Howdy. How to change these cowboy chords into a pro, lo-fi, lush sounding chords. Check this out. So the first step for me is taking this shape, this bar chord, and taking only these two fingers, these two notes. Check out how beautiful this sounds. Instead of this kind of sound or this sound, I have these two notes that are very clear. Now watch my fingers. I'm using the 8th fret and 9, so they're not in the same fret. This is how it looks. Now when I'm shifting here to G, I'm doing the same trick. Instead of this shape, I will play these two notes. You see how they're the same shape basically? The first one is on the 8th fret here, and then I'm sliding to the 3rd fret. This is my G. So this is C, this is the reduction, G, and this is the reduction. You can use any finger. You can use 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, whatever is comfortable for you. So again, C to G. It's very important to see it and also feel it. So just like listen to what you're playing. The next chord is A minor. Instead of this chord, I can play this bar chord, but I'm actually going to do the same reduction. So I'm going to play these two notes here. Much better. You see how they're on the same fret. Both of them are on the 5th fret. So we have C, this to the G, going to A minor, same fret. You see how the major is 1 fret apart and the minor is on the same fret, like so. So again, recap: C, G, A minor, and then I'm going back to F. Instead of this shape, again the same reduction, I have this shape, F major. So the whole thing sounds like this. And I did a few things that are worth mentioning. Check this out. So I'm playing. So although it's simple, it's very effective. All I'm doing is actually play these two notes with my two fingers, just like so. And I'm slapping, exactly like that, my hand on the strings to get this muted sound, almost like a drum. Question: do you find reducing these chords to two notes beautiful? Please drop a comment. Play it with me. Try to relax. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so now I'm going to add one little thing to make this even more beautiful. And the thing is using the E, the open E string. There are different places you can play it. I'm just kind of playing it in between. Check this out again. If you find this helpful, there is so much more information in my 26-week guitar transformation course. Check it out. This groove, when I'm playing the open E, this will work on all the chords. Check this out. Again, although this is simple, this is actually starting to sound like music. The next step for me is adding one more note here. So instead of just these two notes, I'm adding a note just above my 4th finger, just like so. So we have fret number 8 and fret number 9. We have two fingers, one next to each other. This is also known as C major 7. Let's just listen and see how it feels. I can play it just like so, or I can add the open string like I just did. So now we're going to add the D string to the mix. So instead of this sound, I'm going to add this note here. So this note will be on fret number 9, just two notes right next to each other. This is giving me the sound and chord we call C major 7. This is the sound. The same way, when we're going here to the G, we have this shape. We're going to add the 4th string, but here it will be on the 3rd fret. So this is a G7. Let's just loop those two chords. So C major 7, C major 7, just these two. Next chord we have is the A minor. So we had this shape reduced to this, and now I'm going to add the 7, which will be here. Everything in one line on the 5th fret. So we have C major 7, we have G7, we have A minor 7, going to F major 7, which would be the same shape as our C. Again, C and F, the same shape. You see how it's like separated in one fret. Again, C major 7, G7, A minor 7, and F major 7. Now, it's very important for us to also connect emotionally to these sounds. So a really good way is just kind of humming the bass. Just kind of feeling that. And if you feel that in a truthful way, you can start imagining these colors little by little as you progress with music. I'm going to add the open string again with these shapes. Starting to get somewhere. Now the next step for me is changing one chord, and that chord will be the G7. I'm going to change the chord into an E7 first inversion. It will sound like this. So E7 first inversion is this shape. It's E major first inversion. Fret number 4, fret number 2, and fret number 4. First inversion chords are really, really beautiful, and they add a lot of color. So check this out again. And the meaning that it gives us here is it basically creates this tension and it's almost longing to go to this sound, to this A minor. So it kind of reinforces the feeling of the A minor. Again, feel this. It's like, wow. And then this chord is even giving us more lushness. Let's hear it in time. Maybe add the bass. What I did the first time, I just added a little bass. The second time, I played a little pentatonic line. So you can always add these pentatonic lines, C major pentatonic or the A minor blues between these chords. One more time. You can go back and forth between these two. So C major 7, G7, A minor to F the first time. The second time, C major 7, the E, A minor to A. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.